The maid intentionally spilled the tea handed to her by the young master. Instead of getting angry, he covered for her. Then she squatted down to wipe the water stains on the young master's thigh. Who would have thought while the young master had his arms around the young mistress, his hand was inappropriately teasing the maidservant. The maid took the hint and withdrew. This was all part of her carefully designed revenge. It turned out the young mistress, who appeared gentle on the surface, sent the maid to warm the young master's bed after getting pregnant, just because she knew the maid couldn't conceive. This way she secured her position and earned a good reputation. Who knew the maid would unexpectedly get pregnant? To protect her son's status as the legitimate heir, the young master's wife personally ended the maid's life. A modern girl transmigrated into the maid in the book, vowing to defy the heavens, change her fate and get revenge. She borrowed the young master's power to use his own trick against him. Tonight it was her turn to serve the tea. The young master disliked his wife's weak body. Unable to satisfy his special fetish, the maid deliberately made physical contact while wiping. Already beautiful, coupled with her delicate and adorable appearance, she instantly made the young master's heart flutter. The next day she continued to tease the young master. The young master's wife's confidant suddenly came to deliver tea. The young master hurriedly covered it up, casually praising the maid's clothes. The maid took the opportunity to suggest having the young master's wife wear pink to visit her mother-in-law. As a result, the young master's wife was publicly humiliated by her mother-in-law. The girl had foreseen that she would become a scapegoat. This was the key to her plan. Just as the young master's wife was about to order someone to beat her to death, the maid immediately shouted out the truth, saying that the young master had praised the young master's wife's confidant this morning, which is why she suggested wearing pink clothes. The enraged young master's wife lashed out on the spot, banishing her confidant to the woodshed to do hard labor. The maid saw the young master walk in and immediately put on a pitiful expression. Sure enough, the lecherous young master took one look and had wicked thoughts. That night he knocked out his wife and forcibly took the maid. The next day the young master's wife didn't go pay respects and was harshly reprimanded by her mother-in-law. She vented all her anger on the maid. This was exactly the effect the maid wanted. She wanted the young master to see clearly the viciousness beneath his wife's gentle exterior. The young master's attitude in speaking up for the maid clearly indicated that the alienation tactic had succeeded. When the time was ripe, the maid deliberately kicked the sleeping young master's wife awake while the young master was favoring her. The young master's wife appeared unmoved on the surface, only retaliating the next day. The maid had anticipated the young master's wife's methods. Sure enough, the young master's wife ordered someone to bring a hunting dog, wanting to create the illusion of her being violated by a beast. When the young master returned that night, the maid would certainly have been tortured beyond recognition, but halfway through the plan, the young master unexpectedly returned early and walked in on the scene, scaring the young master's wife into losing her composure on the spot.